All right, so I hear a lot of people talk about artificial intelligence, right? So, what is intelligence? Let's talk about that first. Your intelligence is your ability to learn. So, if you collect an intel, right, uh, you would be going around learning about different things. So, what is artificial intelligence? Now, a lot of us look at artificial intelligence as being something that we seen in movies or on TV shows or cartoons. But if intelligence is your ability to learn, then AI would be an artificial way to learn. So, for example, you would see somebody like Sexy Red, and you've only seen her on TV. You only seen her on the internet. So you only learning about Sexy Red based off what you seeing on TV and what you hearing from other people. You're not actually uh, going to learn about Sexy Red for yourself. So that's the same thing with something like the weather, right? Artificial intelligence would be me going on Google and checking to see what the weather is, opposed to going outside to see what the weather is, right? And I mean, if I sit up here and Google the weather and it says it's 30 degrees outside, but I go out, but then I step outside and it's actually warm outside, what does that tell you? It's artificial intelligence. I mean, in order to have intelligence, you got to have a mind. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a soul down there, a consciousness, in order to have intelligence, right? Because if that was the case, then you have animals taking over if they had intelligence, or but you know, animal is a good example. An animal don't use artificial intelligence. I mean, you got a lot of animals that if you feed animals over time, they'll look at you like, okay, as a source of food, but that's not gonna be something that they learn from and adapt to and evolve from. You know what I'm saying? So another problem with the artificial intelligence is that artificial intelligence then goes into the DNA. So once that artificial intelligence get into your DNA, now you got children that's being born already knowing things, assuming to know things without actually learning things. You know what I'm saying? So artificial intelligence would be a child coming out and they already scared of the police. And they ain't never even had no encounters with the police. Artificial intelligence would be a child being born homosexual and they ain't never even had sex. You know what I'm saying? To know that they like men or whatever, or like women, whatever the case may be. Them are all forms of artificial intelligence. A kid coming out violent and he ain't never even had a fight. He don't even know a reason to fight. You know what I'm saying? These are artificial intelligence. These are damn near like robots. You know what I'm saying? Like damn near like robots and androids. You know what I'm saying? So shit, that's what artificial intelligence is. It ain't got nothing to do with a computer sitting back learning or some type of robot takeover. That's all fiction. That's all Hollywood. You gotta take everything that you learn and you gotta put that shit in front of you. You know what I'm saying? You can't keep going off what you learned as a kid. Like even with aliens, you can't look at aliens as the depiction of what you first saw it on, which you probably saw it on Star Trek or you saw it on Star Wars or some type of cartoon or movie. You know what I'm saying? TV show or something. So that's what artificial intelligence is. Is that something?